Hey everybody, welcome back to NSB Custom Cars. Our last video that we shot, we were talking about the No Name Nationals, the race that we're going to be going to. We went around, did a walk around with the Dart. This is the car that we're going to be bringing, and plus we're probably going to be bringing another one. But we got a lot of subscribers that's new, that's coming in, so we kind of want to go around and show everything that we've got that's in the works, some of the projects that we've got going on.
Yeah, and John, we've been thinking about it, and this is what we come up with. Leave down in the comments what you think. You know what we're talking about? So, yeah, let us know.
Would recommend full face shield. So let's walk around. We're going to show you all our little projects that we got going. Some that's going to be coming in down the road after we finish some of the projects. So let's go take a look at them. We got to get this back to the track and get it going down the track the way it should. We're almost there. We're just waiting for the right day to get to the track to do it. Our next project, hopefully this is going to be the next car that we're going to be bringing. This is my 69 Super B. Pretty much everything's doing pretty good on it at this point. Still have the issue of the steering box. I pulled it out of the garage today and I've absolutely got no power steering. So I will be changing that out this week. I'm going to solve that problem. I'm tired of messing with it, so we're going to get it finished.
Yeah, the big block 440. Everybody's bringing street cars, so this is going to be our street car that we bring. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, everybody be sure to subscribe.
It is just a 4-speed car. Nothing fancy about it.
Pistol grip.
Does have a little bit of nitrous on it. Still got 8 3/4 rear end. I do have a set of slicks we'll be putting on. This one does have a drag radials on it right now.
I'm talking about 8 3/4. The Dart's got an 8 3/4.
Ain't nothing wrong with 8 3/4. So here's one other little project that I'm going to have to take care of. I've been letting it sit around quite a bit. A little golf cart. I built this 4 or 5 years ago, and it sits around over here. I haul some of my trash out. We just play with it. But this is a custom build. I mean, this is NSB Custom Cars. There's nothing in this yard that's not custom. As you can see, it's got a side pipe, so it's not original parts. It is kind of dirty. I'm going to have to clean it up. Pretty sure it's a 16 horse Predator motor, electric start. Does run pretty good. But right now what's going on with it is it's been sitting, and my brakes, they're pretty much locked up. I can't push that pedal. If I do, it's locked down. I've got to get my brakes fixed on it. Purrs like a kitten. And I gotta get me a windshield put in it. This one here doesn't turn yellow. I can't even see out of it. So let's go look at another project. Hopefully I've got my truck took care of today by putting a thermostat in it.
Yeah, we got a 2nd gen Cummins. Little work truck. Welded machine in the back. It's nice taking it to the racetrack. Got everything all in one unit.
I went for a test drive with it today. Everything seems to be working good. I put the new thermostat in there. Now it's staying down 190 and below. It was getting away up there to 200 to 220. And it wasn't getting into the red line, but it was getting really close to it. And I'm hoping that may have been some of my problem, that when I'm going down through there, I get up there about 75, 80 mile an hour, it was wanting to kick off and on. I hope it was just because it was getting too hot, so I don't know. I'm going to take a trip on it.
The original garage.
So This one we kind of showed, it's been quite a few episodes ago. It's just been sitting over here collecting leaves and kind of starting to get a little rust on spots so I'm gonna have to get on this pretty quick. I'm gonna bring it over to the shop and probably sand this down and get some fresh primer on it to stop the rust. I don't want to get no more rust than we have to. This is a big tire car. At one time, I'm sure someone was drag racing this. I mean, heck, you still got the main kill. Got fiberglass trunk lid. There you can get a better view. Got Dana 60 in it. Ladder bar set up. But plans for this car, it's going back on the street. Cage is staying. The tubs are staying. It's going to be sealed up to where we can drive this on the street.
Drag week car.
A good drag week car. Then of course, the one that we've been working on, the one for our viewers, that's going to get to buy. I've got it finally in paint. The 66 Satellite.
No.
66 Plymouth. I guess it's a Belvedere. It came, when we bought it, it was a Satellite, had everything on it as a Satellite, other than a set of bucket seats in it. So evidently it was a Belvedere, or it is a Belvedere.
Which we'll do a buyer beware on that. Always verify and make sure. Which at the time we wasn't worried about it. We just wanted a 66 B body. We didn't care if it was a Belvedere, Belvedere 2, Satellite, or what. Which, like I said, everything on this, except for the bucket seat, because I think all Satellites come with a console. So, yeah, it just, like I said, one of them buyer beware. Once we got it in the shop and started and actually got I think the tag on this one's in the driver's side door there. Once we got that, all the paint took off of it, we found out it was a Belvedere too. So whenever you're buying a classic car, always make sure, because nobody's honest anymore, it seems like.
This is the one that we're putting the new model Hemi in. This car will be for sale to all of our subscribers. Hopefully by the end of this year, we're going to have this thing running. But, you know, time gets away from us, and money, that's the big thing.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be ready for no name, so.
No, we'll never get this one done in time.
But if it is, we may.
Yeah, it could be one that we could bring if something happens. You never know. The lottery's around the corner.
And that's a 70 model. I don't know if he said that. That's a 70 model Satellite.
This 70 model. And once again, this car here, it doesn't have a fender tag, so it does have the dash VIN number, but that doesn't tell you if it's a Roadrunner, if it's a Satellite, if it's a Belvedere. This plate right here has GTX Road in it that someone put in on the aluminum plate. So this could be a GTX car. I don't know. It's got too much fiberglass on it. It's got fiberglass doors. The whole front end's fiberglass. I've got a set of doors. I'm putting regular doors back on it because, you know, if it's going to be a street car, I don't want fiberglass doors.
Yeah, we're not really worried about the numbers matching stuff. The Super B is a number matching Super B, but
other than the motor, that's not the correct motor and transmission. It came as a 383 automatic car, but everything else was the way it came on it. And then we got one other little project that we're going to be working on. We're going to take a trip toward the back. So pretty much we got this little Toyota here. Now, I'm not much on Toyotas, Nissans, any four-banger car. But this one here starts, runs, don't charge. The only thing I know is running. Has got that fender where the gentleman kind of wrecked it. I need a new piece of fiberglass here. We may change this whole front end out to something different if it'll fit on there. But this car is planning on probably going with a turbo LS motor in this. We're going to make this a bad little car.
Little sleeper.
So that's going to be a project that's going to come down the pike. It might be a little bit. And once again, this will probably be a car for our subscribers. So
And the old 69 back there is too far gone to really do anything with. It was pretty rough.
It don't have a title. I'm using it for parts for my car. Matter of fact, that's what I took the steering box off that I'm going to put on my car. But people are going to be calling and making comments on it. They'll come look at it. There's not much left to it. It's ate up pretty bad. Even the frame rail's gone on that one side. You know, believe it or not, my Super Bee was pretty rough, but it wasn't this rough. It was close to it.
Yeah, I'm going to do another video if I can get all the pictures and stuff of the Super Bee.
The one good thing about this car, this whole front clip from here, you know, not counting the floorboard, but the firewall, even though they butchered a little bit there, all of this is in pretty good shape. All the fenders and everything. This may end up going back on that Roadrunner over there because they cut all that out.
The firewall's pretty good.
Yeah, the firewall, all this up front's pretty good. It didn't have fenders on it. I bought these fenders and put on here because I thought, you know, it's hard to get 69 Super Bee fenders. So even though these got some holes and stuff in them, I was going to clean them up and patch all these holes and get them back to usable. And here's my metal doors that's going to go on the Roadrunner. They're pretty good shape. They just got a couple little holes that I'm going to have to patch up, and even these are Roadrunner doors. And we still got our Charger here that we took the motor out of. It's a complete car, transmission, everything in it. Don't know what we're going to do with it just yet. I'm sure someone needs some parts. We got Lee's car here that we've already done some rear end work on it. The next piece that we're probably going to do, we're going to start on the motor and give it some more power. More power is where we always want to be. May end up going with the supercharger. Could be Pro Charger. We're not for sure just yet.
So you can see we got a little bit of everything going on in here. New school, old school, everything.
Can't believe it, this little car runs pretty darn good just the way it is. Last but least, with all the projects that I've got going on, this is going to be a project that's coming in. It's the Craftsman 22.5 V twin coater motor. Y'all seen some of my videos on there, and actually we got a lot of views, pretty much more views on our car stuff than we did on our Cub Cadet when I put a front end loader on it. This one here is going to get a front end loader also. So, and this one's a little bigger lawnmower than the other one, so this will be coming through with a front end loader, and we're going to kind of go extensive on that one because we've had so many views on the first one. I want everybody to see exactly how I'm going to put it on so they can do one. But that's one that's going to be coming down the pike.
And we did a little stint in motorcycles too. Anyone who wants to buy a KZ, holler at us.
The blue one and the red one's definitely for sale.
Yep.
This KZ, I built it. If you'll notice, it's the same color as my Super Bee. And believe it or not, it ran when I parked it. It's just been sitting for a long time. It's got a set of flat slides on it. It's got a Hayabusa rear end and front end that's been put on it. So it is a custom bike. Once again, everything here is custom. But I'll put a deal on that for somebody real quick. So if anybody's interested in it, comment.
Yep, let us know.
Well, that's going to round up this video. Appreciate all the new subscribers. You see all the projects that we got going down. Anybody interested in the motorcycles, put a comment in. So that'll be all for this one. Till next time.